Man, we got a huge ledge here. Let me get this out of the way. Freaking mountain, man. All right, that's what we're dealing with. All this moving water, guys. It's just dug out this sand. Right here next to the jetties. And we have a mountain. I am high up in the air. It's gonna make for great casting, but not landing. Let's see what's out there this AM. Got some moving water. Nothing crazy. Good lure casting morning. I got a 2-ounce ice cream skinny needle nose on this morning. Got this on my 11-foot Amiya Zero, 1.5 to 4-ounce lure weight, 4,000 PC Fun Nautics, 20-pound braid. And I believe I got 40-pound leader on here. We might end up bumping that up. I don't know if I got a fish on or what. Something weird. I don't feel any head shakes though. I didn't feel a thump or nothing. No, I caught a pompano rig. And a 2-ounce weight. All right. Got somebody's tackle back for them. We'll go ahead and get that out of here. That's a brand new one. Got this one's done with kale hooks. Some big old floats. Where is this thing at? It is tangled up. All right. We got it loose. Let's get this out of the way. Oh, I still got more back there. My goodness. Messing up my morning bite. What else do we got attached to this thing? Ah! Buddy! I didn't even see you out there. I'm sorry, man. I didn't even see you. I'm casting.
Right.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Okay, no problem.
I'm going to stay here.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess the wave, the current can be.
I got it. No, I was casting along the rocks, so I'm sure I cast right into you. I didn't even see you. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm going to stay this way, okay?
All right, no problem.
All right, my friend. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry about that.
There's a guy out there on the jetties. I didn't even see him. It's so dark out here. And I slung this lure. He had a set rig out. And I caught him. All right, guys. We can't hug the jetties. First come, first serve, baby. I'm not getting any hits anyway. Let me drop it down. I see some stuff moving out there, like some schools. There's a lot of bait in the area. I was out yesterday in Perdido, and it was just bait school after bait school after bait school. A lot of those little baby jacks. Let's see if they're hanging out down low. Fan out my cast a little bit. Looks like he's going straight out. He's fishing where the pass and the Gulf meet. It's always a very active area. You'll see a bunch of bait piled up right there. Bait jumping. It's a good spot, but most are walking out on the rocks to get to it. With these assassins, I can reach it from the beach, guys. I'm gonna give it a few more tosses. And if nothing, I'm gonna move down the beach. I got a pompano jig with me. That's the goal this morning. But I wanted to see if there was any activity by these rocks before sunrise. Man, this lure has such great action. I can really see it because I'm elevated up here. It's a walk the dog action. You're not doing anything with the rod, guys. It is just sling out and reel back. It does all the work for you. Figure out where the birds are at. I'm gonna work the other side of these rocks real quick before I move down Gulf side. It's my 11-foot Spin Tech, 1 to 2 ounce. I got about a 1 3/4 ounce lure on there. 3,000 PC Fun Nautics, 20-pound braid. And this thing is a cannon, guys. Cannon. Setup's under $200. Water is fairly clean, man. I'm starting to see it. It's cleaner than Perdido. That's odd. Usually it's dirtier west. Perdido, it starts cleaning up, really cleans up in Pensacola. And of course you got Navarre, Panama City and all that, which is just beautiful. Almost year round. We got this neapy tide today. Neap tides are always weird. I've never done well on a neap tide. I do use them for scouting though, because that tide will get stuck high and just kind of level off. There's not a lot of movement out there. And on a good clear day, I can walk up high on the sand and see a lot of structure, find some new spots to fish. We're gonna bomb that topwater out there. It's like shark territory. All right, let's show you guys a little guide footage. Had a cool catch the other morning while I'm figuring out where these fish are. What do we got? What do we got? He is running down the beach. Good sign. Come on up with him. Come on up with him. What do we got? Big old blue. No. What is that? Is that a red? No, that's a blue. Oh! Got your ass. Yep, so these are good fish. That's a blue fish. He's too little. He might make it. I'm gonna measure him. We fry these. They've got some freaking chompers on them. Those guys will take a pinky. Yep. But these guys I've caught them up to 34 inches. Like they get big. Yep. These guys are fun to catch on lures also. Just got hit on the meat rod there. That was a piece of our jack. That little jack we were pulling in. Yep. Hold on, is he ripping drag? Can you hear it? Let me see this guy.
It's going out. Oh shit.
All right, let him go. All right, keep going. Pull up on the rod, straight up. Here, choke up on it, grab it up here. No, yeah, there you go. Let go of your line. Okay, reel down, pull up. Pull him to shore, don't reel him to shore. All right, there you go. Oh, there he goes. I think we got another big blue here. When you get him close, just kind of start walking backwards. Oh, he don't like that, dude. Keep him tight. Start walking backwards, walk backwards. Yeah. That's a good one, dude. Another one here on the little rod. Whoa, there he is. Got him. Oh yeah, dude, you got a fish.
He's running the line.
Hold on, I don't want to do it too much. We're on light tackle. All right, work him in. Work him in. Could have a little pompano, buddy. Try to, if you can get up on that ledge, try to walk him backwards. There you go. There you go. Now just walk with him. Come on. There he is. Come on, that's a redfish. That's a redfish. Come on. Yeah, dude. That's a big red. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be slot too. That's gonna be slot. That's good food right there, brother. That is a fish, boys and girls. The reds, guys, as you know, they love this dirty, rough water, and that's what we got today. Reds like it dirty.
Oh, yeah.
And rough. Oh, we got him on the Larry Grossman fly. Larry, look at there, buddy. I got him on your fly rig. Look at there. Larry Grossman tied this little fly rig for me for the surf. I just tied it on this morning. I forgot about it. And we caught us a slot red. Beautiful surf redfish, guys. On the Larry Grossman fly rig. I had the Pompalicious fish gum on here with some shrimp. That guy slammed it. We're gonna get a quick measure on this guy. He might push over slot. One more look at this guy, guys. 21.5 inches, y'all. Right there. He almost pushed over slot. We'll get him on ice. I am watching the surf fishing industry, guys, just make a mockery of pro staff. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to watch. And it's embarrassing to be a part of that style of fishing. What is that? Big old half a bluefish. There's this big chunks of bluefish laying around everywhere here. Somebody's cutting this up, using it as bait, and just leaving it on the beach. I spend a lot of time on social media. I mean, that's how I run my business. And the whole pro staff gig, specifically with surf fishing, is freaking embarrassing. These companies are taking anybody that's willing to wear their t-shirt and say that their product's the best and calling them pro staff. The bass fishing industry is laughing at us. They are laughing at us, guys. If you've ever been to any kind of event, whether it's like freshwater fishermen there, ICAST is a good example. ICAST is dominated by the bass world. The guys that are there, and they have, I call them NASCAR uniforms, like, you know, they have these fishing outfits on, and they're just patched up with all these sponsors. Those guys are pro staff. They are getting paid money, not in t-shirts, money, by each of those companies to represent their product. And they had to earn that, guys. They had to earn it. These surf fishing companies will take anyone, and call them pro staff or ambassadors or whatever word they have for it. It's all the same thing. Some companies will do like levels. First you're an ambassador, then you have to earn your pro staff. And what's earning? It's not like how good or how great you are at surf fishing. It's how often are you representing that company. If you're doing a lot for them, they're gonna make you pro staff, which is really no different. They'll put you on the website or something, but you're not getting any perks. You're damn sure not getting paid, right? They'll do little things for you, like pay entry fees to tournaments and stuff like that, but it is nothing like the freshwater game. And I see surf fishing growing and growing, guys. It's gonna become a huge ordeal. In 5 years, surf fishing will be a leading contender at the top of the ranks of saltwater fishing. I guarantee it, guys. But that's never gonna happen, or we're not gonna be taken seriously if these companies keep doing this. Like, you should have to earn that. And not by how many posts you do with a t-shirt on, but by the fish that you're catching. The fish that you're catching, tournaments that you're winning. And I'm not talking about tournaments where the first place pompano is 2.38 pounds. That happens a lot. These guys will make this big deal out of winning first place with a 2-pound pompano that we catch on accident fishing for whiting. And I get it, right? Because surf fishing is still a small genre in the saltwater world. So really all these companies, they're all fighting over the same people because there's not that many of us. But there's got to be some dignity behind it, man. There just has to be. Right now, there's not. Are you willing to wear our t-shirt and our hat? And are you willing to fish our product and call it the best and not fish any of our competitors' products, you're pro staff. We're not gonna give you no money. Send you some products. Like, you shouldn't be able to use that term unless you're financially supporting your household by sponsorships from companies. That's pro staff, guys. Not getting a new hoodie. Got a new hoodie from Pepsi today. Hashtag pro staff. It's crazy. And I was caught up in that stuff, y'all. My early days of this, man, I was caught right up in the mix of that, fighting other people's battles. It was crazy. And that's how they'll get them. They'll get these young content creators that are hungry and want free product, and they'll give them free product, trust me, all day long. But you're sacrificing your pride and dignity along with it. I am single-handedly gonna try to change that. These companies will have quote-unquote pro staff on their team that fish twice a year. Like these guys will go on a fishing trip twice a year. They'll take 300 pictures while they're there and then use that same trip's media to post for the next 300 days. And then actually answer questions. Like, they'll post these pictures that they took 2 years ago, and somebody will be like, man, yeah, it's a nice cat. What was biting? And they'll answer it. Yeah, got on some pop notes and what? Yeah, 3 years ago, dude. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Reposting the same pictures over and over and over again, just with different descriptions, you know? We are being laughed out by real pro staff. And as long as we keep doing it, as long as these content creators and these guides or whoever's getting on these teams, as long as they keep submitting to that, it's gonna keep going on. It's a win-win for the company. They got pennies in these products that they send you. They're getting all kind of exposure, and you've become the running joke of the bass fisherman circle and saltwater circle, right? Saltwater guys see it too. Surf fishermen see it. But to the common folk that is not in this world, like, you don't notice things like that, right? You're just scrolling through Facebook. Oh, look, so-and-so made pro staff. Good for him. But you really don't know what that means. It just sounds cool. We gotta get away from that, y'all. Gotta get away from it. And as long as the public, you guys keep egging that on, it's gonna keep happening. I challenge all y'all to really go through the social medias of the guys that you're following, the ones you look up to, the ones that are quote-unquote pro staff. Look through their social media. I guarantee you, you're gonna find a bunch of posts of the same picture over and over again. Try to figure out where they live. If they don't live anywhere close to an ocean or to the Gulf, they ain't fishing, guys. They're going on vacations a couple times a year and getting content for the whole year through those vacations. They're pulling the wool over your eyes, y'all. It's gonna drag surf fishing down. And if we stop doing that, if we stop feeding into it, and we actually hold these pro staffs accountable and make them earn that title, then surf fishing will start gaining some traction. And when I say gaining traction, gain traction in the professional world, where companies will start paying us, right? Because now we're worth that. We've earned it. Not every Joe Blow with an 11-foot dagger and a t-shirt gets the title of pro staff. Stupid neat tide. And I'm bringing all this up because an incident that happened last night at my house. A good friend of mine that I met at the beginning of this journey, I'm not gonna say his name, but super good dude. He's at my house all the time. Our kids play together. I got my hats printed, all the Panhandle Salt hats for the shop. Sunburn Trading Co. printed those. Thank you, guys. I had the variety hats, and I was like, man, grab you one. And he was like, I can't. And I was like, what do you mean? You can? I'm not gonna charge you. Like, take one. A certain company he works with won't let him wear stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm not selling tackle. Like, I'm not a tackle company. I'm not a clothing brand. Like, I'm a guide business. He's like, yeah, man, I just can't do it. This company's not paying him. This company is not even like a fishing company. It's a clothing company. So he's not even getting any benefit of like using tackle. He's getting t-shirts, right? He's getting t-shirts, and he's agreed that if they send him t-shirts, then he will not wear anybody else's stuff. Embarrassing, guys. Freaking embarrassing. And these companies too, guys, they will dictate who you can and cannot even hang out with. So I'm gonna tell you a story. Back when I first got started with all this, I was involved with a company. I was part of their pro staff, and they made a product that another company made that was similar to theirs. That other company was local here in the area, and that company had like a lot of local support. And all those content creators and guides or whatever that was working with that local company, and they despised me because I wasn't working with a local company, I was working with a company that's not in the area, that's selling a similar product. They despised me for years because of that. And the company that I was working with, they let me know, like, don't be associating with those other people. And I listened like a good sheep. Fast forward like 3 years, and I was tired of being told what to do for some products and shirts. So I separated from that company. And I didn't start working with the local company, but I started supporting them. I felt bad for kind of shunning them for all these years. Started supporting them. I'm in no way like pro staff with them or anything like that. I buy their products for the shop, you know? Use their products running guides. And all those same content creators, all those same guides that despise me for working with this out-of-town company, as soon as I left it, they all come running behind, picking up my little cracker crumbs, and jumped on board and abandoned the guy they were originally working with. It's freaking crazy. And now they despise me for working with that company. So they didn't like me because I was working with the out-of-town company. So I started working with the in-town company, and they don't like me again. Talk so much crap about me. I love it. And it's all because that company is telling them, hey, don't be hanging out with Blaine because he left us. And these people are going to listen because they want that pro staff spot. Got to get pro staff and get my name in the website, which nobody looks at. Tell me the last time you've gone to a fishing company's website and you're like, I wonder who's in their pro staff. Let me see if I can find it. And then have to dig through all the website's tabs to find the pro staff guys buried somewhere on page 14 and really look at their profiles and read about them. Never. You do all this work and you justify your dignity for this, promotion, which never happens. It's crap, guys. I am no longer pro staff with any company. I work with companies in this way now. I buy their products. I don't want them to give me anything. I buy their products to sell in the shop and to run guides with. Now we get into deals where, let's say I buy 50 units. They might send me 60 at the price of 50 to use that other 10 to run guides with and promote. I don't sign contracts. I don't say I will or will not. I am definitely not exclusive. No one is paying me money to be exclusive. And you can't buy me with product and t-shirts anymore. And other content creators need to adopt this attitude, guys, or we're never going to get anywhere. We're always going to get product. It's time to start getting paid.